Shayna Young, Customer Success Manager with WITH. We're here at the ICMA conference to speak with our visionary leaders that are gathered here helping make the community a better place. Today we have with us
County Administrator Glenn Hall from Charlton County, Georgia.
What is your favorite annual event?
So I'm new to Charlton County.
Amazing.
Yes.
You get to have lots of first experiences.
Absolutely. So we just had our Okefenokee Festival.
Tell me about this. It sounds fun.
So a street festival, and it was pretty popular. I think there was over 5,000 visitors that came from the surrounding areas. A lot of kids, a lot of diversity, vendors, peddling their goods and services, some good food, kind of like carnival type. But
food and shopping always brings people together. I love it. That sounds really, really fun. Is there any events coming up that you haven't experienced yet that you're excited about?
So we got Christmas and Thanksgiving coming up, and I'm really excited about lighting the Christmas tree. And something new that the Chamber's doing is Pink Friday, which I guess it supports local businesses.
Amazing. That sounds really interesting. Well, that makes me think of another question that I was going to ask later on, but sounds better here. What is one of your strategies with taking your internal departments and linking them with external stakeholders to help community members feel that sense of belonging?
Absolutely. So we're getting ready to start a Citizens Academy.
Amazing.
Yes. So they don't know it yet, but they're getting ready to do a little bit extra work. Engaging our citizens is probably our weakest point in our government right now. Finding purpose so that the citizens see what the staff does on a daily basis is super important to kind of building credibility inside of the county and our citizens.
Well, I know that every community kind of has its own identity and the heartbeat. In your experience so far, if you only had one word to describe your community, what would it be?
Pride.
That's amazing. Tell me more.
So we have a lot of people in generational families that have lived for 250 years plus.
Wow, okay.
And they've survived. These people have worked in the forestry industry. We have the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge, which is on the target to be a World Heritage Site. The largest, I think it's the only blackwater swamp in the United States.
How do you hope that people are going to describe your community 5 years from now?
So hopefully robust. We're going to see development come out of Jacksonville, St. Johns County. People are starting to migrate north. Charlton County doesn't have zoning.
So my core of my question is there an event that you've had recently where you've been surprised by your opportunity to interact with residents?
Just yesterday, when 60 people showed up to our county commission meeting room to kind of protest the World Heritage Site designation. Having scientists from Costa Rica and from Europe come evaluate a swamp in our community. A lot of confusion about what that means for our community. Whether it impacts personal property rights, the expansion with the Department of Interior. So I think some of that was clarified, but overall, those 60 people in our community were definitely opposed to the designation. But I did get to interact with them and learn a little bit more about what their contention is.
It sounds like you're really good at figuring out how to make adversity in any situation a benefit to the community by getting really to know the people in your community and making sure they feel heard. I think a core concept for belonging is being heard and knowing that it's not just going to be heard and nothing be done. It sounds like you're there to answer questions and facilitate.
It's absolutely my job.
What is your strategy for taking your internal departments and working with external stakeholders to make the community feel seen, heard, and valued?
Sure. So the first 11 months on the job is about getting the right people on the bus. We had to have some tough decisions with some staff members, but I think we have the pieces in place now that's going to take Charlton County forward. Immediate improvements in departments by putting just a different person in the chair. Kind of a light coming out of our community development department, which is a new department for us. But that's going to be our core service and core delivery of our zoning, planning, all those kind of tough conversations that we have to have. So community development is new for us. Between code enforcement, permitting, and civic engagement, that's going to be our number one source. And we have the right person in the job in Joanna Powell.
Amazing.
So I'm really excited about that, about the step forward.
ICMA brings together a lot of visionary leaders. We are surrounded right now. Is there any peer or project that you've heard about today that has inspired you on something that you can do back home?
Sure. The keynote speaker in the general session, Arthur from Harvard, the professor from Harvard, loving your neighbors, basically. That message goes back to, there's no reason to be divisive, especially at the local level. The local level has the most impact on people's lives.